Many of you contacted me asking me how you can book a reading with me. Navigate to my channel page and find my name. Click on the More button. And there it will open up the About box section. There I have listed the number of the number of minutes, the number of questions, and the price, along with the delivery method. So say for instance you contact me, you say, Tara, I would like to have a 45-minute reading, my most popular package by the way, and you can see that it's 3 to 4 questions, the price, and the delivery method. Here you can find my email address, and so that's all you have to do. Let me show you again. Come to find my name, click on the More button, and there you have all the instructions on how to book. So let's get to the reading right now. Hi Pisces, this is going to be your Sun, Moon, and Rising reading for September 2024. I'm rather behind on my work, so I just want to get directly into the reading. I have with me the Radiant White deck, the La Vida Sibila for clarification should we need, and we will wrap the reading up with the Golden Nostradamus card. Okay, so let's get started with the reading. I will turn the camera around. I've done some pre-meditation and shuffling on your sign and glyph. I want to put one more shuffle and rifle on the cards. If the story does not resonate with you under Pisces Sun, check back to your Moon and Rising sign videos. Okay, let's get one more rifle on these. And this will be a 9-card spread. Let's cut the deck. Here we go. 2 of coins. Queen of Wands. Three of Wands. The Sun. Why is it not looking clear? Okay. The 2 of Wands. The Page of Wands. That's a lot of wands. Last row, the Page of Cups. The Tower. And the 2 of Swords. Yeah? Okay. And what is over the entire reading? The overall energy? The Magician. Wow. What do I have? I have 1 pentacle, 1 cup, 1 sword, 4 wands, and 2 major arcana cards in the spread itself. I have 1, 2, 3 court cards. I have 3 twos, and that's it. Right in the center, the cards are read past, present, future. Past, present, future. Interplay of the cards. So what do I have? I have the Two of Wands in the center. I have 3 twos all lined up. And twos represent a choice, an option, a duality, like being a opposition, like you being opposed within yourself about something, or someone actively opposing you. It's basically a crossroads between what you're doing, what you're feeling, and what you're thinking. So some decision has come up. And even though you are a Pisces Sun, I don't think this Queen of Wands is you. It will be you, in like it represents two different people. As you, this is about perhaps your work, what you're doing. Wands usually represent your career or work, and the Queen of Wands is typically a business owner or entrepreneurial queen. She's handling her business. Usually she has people working under her. She can be helpful, kind, fun, exciting. But I also think it's somebody else. I don't know if it's your boss or somebody that you know. Again, with the twos, what they represent, but this is about doing two things at once or juggling your finances. Juggling your finances or doing two things at once. Because coins represent not only finances, but the doing of something, the third dimension. It may be that some travel is involved, or can lead to some kind of movement of some kind. If you notice, the ships are all a sea in the background. Come on. Man, you can see them being tossed about right there. So that to me indicates some kind of maybe emotional instability about something. See them? The Three of Wands, it tells me that there are at least 3 people in the situation, and I have 3 people here. This can be 2 kids, maybe a baby. But in terms of the 3, it speaks about a cooperation, about maybe contracts, about setting your ships a sail. See, there are ships here in the background, and someone with their back to us, either looking out on his ships going out or looking out on his ships coming in. Or maybe wishful thinking. But you definitely have decided to move forward with something. Sometimes 3 can be about future business ventures, maybe projects and contracts. And everything looks rosy. Everything looks fine. The sun has come out. You can actually see everything that you want to see because it's the broad light of day. And so the sun represents happiness, abundance, growth, fertility, And also movement, because I have a horse here, and the some kind of announcement or notification, a flag. Flags usually announce things. You remember how people in the olden days, when they fought, they would walk with a flag. It announces somebody is arriving or something like that. But then right in the middle of the spread, I see a change of direction, or at least you're thinking about a change in direction, like the Two of Pentacles. I get 3 wands with the Queen and the 2. I get 3 wands with the 2 and the Page. But this makes a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wands. So I feel that there's some type of internal battle happening here about something. So this says, if it's about business, if you were cleverly and fairly negotiate, all will turn out all right. But it says that you have the world in your hands, but you know you have more to do. So to me, it's a backtrack. And here we're backtracking to an offer. But you also have an offer on this side. In fact, you have 2 offers, or at least 2 messages coming in. I said there was going to be an announcement. The Page of Wands is simply about a message coming in. It could be a message of love. It could be a message of adventure. Or start trying something new, doing something new and exciting. And I think there's a lot of passion behind this, the 4 wands here. And then we move down to the Page of Cups. This might be a message of love or an offer of that will make you feel really good. I think the offer comes as a surprise. Here we have the 2 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Page of Cups. And the fish comes out of the cup. So I think it's a surprise. Like you wasn't expecting it. But right in the center of this, we have the Tower, which says, expect the unexpected. And this is the only man-made structure in the deck. So it represents all those situations that we thought were safe and secure, but were not. This relates to relationships, partnerships, and business. And I think something came as a real shock to you. That's literally what the card says. Like all of a sudden you were just going by and someone came and pulled the rug out from under you. There are 2 people here that are falling down. So this can be the collapse of some type of partnership or relationship. And so you are left to not pick up the pieces, but you are left to pick up the pieces. Because once the tower crumbles, you are left with a bunch of rubble and a clear ground. You can rebuild. And finally, we come to the 2 of Swords, which tells you that you should trust your intuition. Maybe an unsettling message is going to come in, but you think that you don't have enough information to make a decision. Even though decisions are here, all over the cards. But I think you do have an idea of what's going on. See how her eye isn't covered all the way? She's speaking out a little bit under the blindfold. That always gives me an indication that even though you don't really know what's going on, you know what's going on. It's intuitive feeling. And make no mistake, even if you don't make a decision, that's making a decision. You don't have to act right away. That's a decision. Or you can take the 2 swords and cut somebody's head off. That's a decision. So I'm going to turn over 3 court cards. The Queen, the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups. And what does it leave me with? 3 twos and a 3 of Wands. So let me look at the 2 of Pentacles, either by the Sun or the Tower card. The 2 of Pentacles. It doesn't tell me anything. It infers that you have too much going on at the moment and may be finding it difficult to concentrate and make discerning decisions and choices. Challenges will be met with confidence, and things will go well when the 2 of Pentacles appears in a reading, but it tells of attempting to cope with 2 separate situations at once. Stop procrastinating and make a definite decision one way or another. It asks that you do not let changes or disturbing influences perturb you. You are asked to stay strong. It also says that it might indicate a gift, a small sum of money, or some reassuring news is on the way. But something happens. 3 of Wands. Can speak to that the right partner or teammate will bring about positive energy and enhance or bring success on many levels. But that progress is much dependent on luck. It can suggest that there is more than one person involved, and suggest that there will be a period of suspended activity before future successes are realized. It suggests the tying up of loose ends and of someone who is coming to terms with the past thoughts and who purposefully creates positive thoughts. Remain optimistic. You should only concentrate on aspirations and goals that can be realized in order to avoid disappointments. A new opportunity comes by setting a new course in life, but it tells me nothing about these two cards. The Two of Wands can indicate a business venture or partnership which has security, but there is still need to look beyond that. It tells of business and career success. It asks you to assert your independence and not allow others to deny you this freedom. A letter or message may provide you with the answer to a question or a contract. It says be brave and persevere. That's it. Nothing about these cards. Now we go to the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords can indicate being involved in a dispute with a friend or acquaintance, but it indicates that an amicable solution can be found. Maybe it's a power struggle going on in your life, and you are asked to weigh up the positive and the negatives and make a clear decision which will help solve or at least alleviate the problem. It indicates the breakdown of a once close relationship and that there is an urgent need for a balanced, rational approach. The Two of Swords is implying that calm and thought must be taken when making decisions and choices. It indicates the weighing up of pros and cons and tells of important decisions and choices to be made. It may also indicate a stalemate in your affairs and a feeling of not knowing which way to turn. You may need to look at a different approach. Where emotions are involved, the Two of Swords in the reading tells of mixed emotion and a feeling of confusion. This may lead to feelings of sadness and sorrow. Show restraint. Use caution against making rash decisions that you may regret later. Be prepared to keep an open mind and to listen to all options, otherwise you may lose out. That's it. But the Two of Swords represents a situation which appears impossible to move through and away from. There is a feeling of unrest, ill ease, and anxiety. The fear of upsetting the status quo makes it preferable to ignore whatever the issue is. Although, ultimately, the issue needs to be dealt with and faced through some honest communication, I say. So, 3 twos, 1, 2, 3. Maybe warning of an extramarital affair. So this is why I said it's you and another person. Somebody is trying to handle two situations at once, or maybe you might be having an extramarital affair, and you're going to have to decide what you want to do, because I think you're going to be found out. Here with the Magician, who has the tools to do everything that he wants to do. He got the sword and the wand and the pentacle and the cup on the table. He has the lamanaske over his head. He's pointing up to the heavens and down to the ground. And that says, as above, so below. So the magician can do anything. And it can indicate getting messages from the higher source. Now I want to look at this Tower card. When I told you there is a lot of sexual energy coming off right here. So I don't know if it's you. If you look at the end of the wands, it looks like a phallic symbol. See that? And the tower itself is a phallic symbol. There's a lot of emotion and passion surrounding this spread. Only I don't know exactly what the cards are telling me. Let's pull this. And the 7 wands says it's some kind of internal struggle. The meeting. That's all this card talks about. It's a meeting. It doesn't say what kind. It talks about reunion. Doctore, King of Wands. This is usually a man with a degree. He can be a lawyer, a doctor, an accountant. He has a degree, and his role is to help. Okay? And the precious presence. Those are 3 positive cards, or at least a one neutral card. The Doctore. Let me just give you an overview of what is full of wands. These are 2 wand cards. Let me give you just a wrap up of what these cards are talking about. It means a successful resolution of a dispute. Sometimes it can mean reconciliation, harmony, and cooperation. The Doctore, the King of Wands. Usually it just means some professional advice or help or self-mastery. In love, the card can indicate a woman who wants to fix her partner, thus highlighting the driving motivation in the relationship. It represents some type of behavior, a situation, a bad habit, a grudge, a broken heart, and some trauma that needs healing or fixing because it is at the root of your problems. And this is followed by a positive card. That says, the key words are advice and obstacles. The upright is opportunity, luxury, wealth, nobility, precious gifts, and talents. In love, it can indicate an engagement ring if accompanied by the Five of Hearts. There is no engagement here. Or it indicates a couple that shares common goals and are able to compromise, work together, and live harmoniously under the same roof. It also indicates commonality of interest and ideas between two people. In finances, it indicates an extreme positivity towards prosperous business, career advancement, advantageous business proposals, and subsequent wealth. It also indicates having the means to expand and or fulfill one's desires. So I don't know if he is a magician, but I definitely feel that there is some type of internal struggle. There could possibly be a warning of a affair, and I don't know how this tarot card fits in, except you feel like the rug is being taken out from under you. See the two people falling? So something happens to shake you up. So I would suggest that you trust your intuition and make a decision or choice about what you need to do. We're going to pull a Golden Nostradamus card because I see a lot of back and forth going on here. Everybody is facing a different direction. It's like you change your mind and then you go forward, but you change your mind again. And I think you have some clarity, but after the tower comes, I think you lose some objectivity, which can be, a given. So if you have to have some conversations with someone, think clearly what you want to say and say it. Be truthful. Have honest communications. The ring. Where there is no love, there is no life. Never a joy, only struggles and strife. A happy event is coming. For example, an engagement, a wedding, or an alliance. This card may announce family reunions, and meetings with friends, their joy and sharing with someone. It also represents business contracts. So that's what I have for you, Pisces, for September 2024, and good luck.